Well, hello.
Hello.
It is I and the final fox.
The finalist fox.
The finalist fox of editings. I think it's the leftovers from my little brief afternoon stream.
Ah, that's right.
I don't know if it refreshes. Anyways, we are doing a Scriptshadow amateur offerings. We are doing admittedly, a tipsy edit.
A tipsy edit.
So we've had a few.
We've had some wine, some cordials, and some sake.
We've been drinking, but we hope that the quality of this edit.
Tipsy boss editing. Tipsy foxy boss editing.
Tipsy fox boss editing.
Tipsy boss.
Tipsy.
Foxy tipsy boss.
I'm gonna put a fire on. But yes, so as we do this, pretty much the way this is gonna go is we're gonna read all 5 log lines. We're gonna pick 2 of our favorites, and then we're gonna edit them. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna put a fire on the background because who wants to edit without a fire crackling in the background? What?
There's one puppy.
What the?
On the side. Get out. All right. Up. Good.
I'm really sorry about her. Real sorry. Just kidding.
Little puppies on the side. Trust me. They're a very happy Yule log. Yes. I have a place.
So we're watching it now.
And I'm singing the Messiah. My handle. They probably have those animals drugged so they don't move.
No, I think it's just like a loop or something. I don't know.
No, they drugged them.
I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. I mean, that's pretty cute, so I'm gonna let that slide. Oh.
They're hanging out together. This is the best. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna watch this again. This makes me happy.
It's pretty much a cat and a dog stuck in the fireplace.
Focus.
Anyways, to the races. That's not the right mouse. That's not doing any good. Okay.
I mentioned we've had drinks.
A couple. I didn't feel I was that intoxicated until I started trying to talk, and it didn't work out so well. When his girlfriend and daughter are mistakenly slaughtered by a gang of neo-Nazis, an ordinary stay-at-home dad with no particular set of skills goes on a mission of revenge. Pretty epic.
Sounds like Taken.
Yeah, it does, really. But he has no... I think it's a play on Taken, where I have a specific set of skills, and this is like, no particular set of skills.
No particular... Huh. And I guess his girlfriend and daughter are already dead, so... Oh, the cat left. What's that?
They're trying to, like, get him back.
Yay.
Stay.
Hey. Treat. Okay, focus.
Sorry.
Know thy neighbor. Thriller. While on vacation, a recently divorced psychologist sees his attractive new neighbor on a missing poster. But instead of turning her in, he conducts his own investigation.
Sorry, I forgot to rename the stream to the right name. So we may have to do a quick little reboot here.
Whoops.
It's pretty amazing. So we're gonna put this little stream on pause, then restart it, and then we'll be right back.
So it has the correct title.
So it has the correct title.
And we're back.
So we're back with the correct titles on Final Boss. Okay, so then we're going through these action adventure scripts, or these Memorial Day scripts. The first one in the Tipsy Boss editing. So the first one was while on vacation, recent divorced psychologist seeks his attractive new neighbor on a missing poster, but instead of turning her in, conducts his investigation to her mysterious past and endangers both of their lives. Okay. The first one was when his girlfriend daughter mistaken is slaughtered by a gang of neo-Nazis. An ordinary stay-at-home dad, okay. Goes on a taking revenge. Bind, an aspiring reporter, manipulates a seemingly indestructible vigilante into becoming a super heroine in order to stop the Russian mafia from sending a Cold War nerve agent. Fallen Clown, hello. How's it going? We're a little bit intoxicated.
Welcome to Tipsy Boss Editing.
Yeah, this is Tipsy. The bosses are a little bit tipsier tonight, sadly.
I like the Bend one. Sounds pretty badass. It's like Indiana Jones meets like
An aspiring
Wonder
reporter.
Woman. Or like Jessica Jones meets Indiana Jones. Oh, Jessica Jones and Indiana Jones. Maybe they're related.
The two Joneses. So we'll go ahead and download Bend. I think we already did.
Yeah, we did.
That's right. I think she liked it from the beginning. Power. Okay, so in
the midst of a deadly bushfire season.
I'll let you read. I can't talk.
A petty criminal with a fascination for fire. I can't read it when you do that.
Oh, sorry.
Becomes entangled in a game of cat and mouse with a desperate arson squad detective while attempting to save his one true friend.
I don't know. Well, so one, I don't agree with the grammar. His one, comma, true friend. Maybe that's fine. His one
true friend.
Yeah, I guess that's right. It just feels weird.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
I would just say his best friend, his only friend.
Only friend would be better.
That seems a bit overwritten. I don't know if I trust that log line because it seems a little bit clunky.
That's true.
Scientists desperate to kill elusive desert monster that maimed him needs to eat an unwitting
team of soldiers, scientists, and college students he embedded with tracking devices before it disappears for another 7 years. I like that one. That sounds interesting.
Let's do it. We're doing it. Oasis.
Right, it's horror. Yeah, I like horror. How you doing, Fallen Clown? Oh, the kitty's back.
How's life, Fallen Clown?
Hi, meow meow. Oh, meow meow.
There's a cat.
There's a kitty.
Like Final Boss and Fox. We're the only friends we have.
He's the only.
But there is Dan Boss.
There's Dan Boss.
Dan Boss.
There's Dan Boss.
So I'm not all alone forever. We do drink together a lot. Delightful. So we'll read Oasis first because I have this itchy feeling that Bend is going to be better because the logline seems stronger. And I'm just going off the logline.
Sometimes you're wrong.
I could be wrong. I'm totally wrong sometimes. Okay.
Oh, you on balcony? I was at work. I missed it.
Yeah, I was on the balcony. It's gorgeous.
Sad, the balcony.
Yeah.
That was when he was sober boss editing.
Now I'm intoxic boss editing. Intoxo boss editing. The new
we played Settlers
tagline.
of Catan and drink a lot of wine and sake tonight, so.
It's pretty much the only way you can play Settlers.
It was fun. I almost won twice.
Keyword being almost.
Who lost every time? Clearly.
Both of us lost every time.
Like lost.
Hey, loss is a loss, just like a win is a win. Doesn't matter how you did it.
Came close.
Yeah, I count myself equal.
He talked a big game, so.
What a smack talker.
He talked a big game. The name Han.
The name
Han. The name. Did you misspell the name?
I may have. Getting Scriptshadow's amateur offerings Memorial Day.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. What's the name Han?
I don't speak this infernal tongue that you speak. Oasis.
Okay. Bye. Oh, the name
Han.
My message is being checked.
Oh. What?
Han. Is that German for rooster male chicken?
Oh, it's like it's COCK. Should have gotten moderated out. Let me check my auto mod.
Oh, in German. Han is rooster. Okay.
Well, let's see here. Let me see if I can find that. I have a lot of programs open, unnecessarily large amount of programs. My auto mod will show up here. Yeah, Twitch will auto mod stuff because Twitch. And it's not giving me the auto mod cube. Oh, well. You got caught. Kappa found you.
What do you do?
Kappa, is like the old moderator. He said because the name Han means a male rooster chicken, which is also known as a cock. Yeah. Hot and dry. A sea of sands. Looks like a corduroy pattern of 18 karat gold.
Okay.
Libyan desert. Rubidia sand sea.
Rubiana.
Yeah. 100-foot dune. Yeah.
100-foot dune breaks the pattern. Over the dune at the bottom, a beautiful oasis. The round pool of water reflects the clear blue sky, sparkles like a diamond. Stately palms around it.
I think that should be sparkling like a diamond. Just some grammar. It's weird.
Well, I think he was trying for that, like, comma splicing.
Yeah, but there's not even, like, a subject.
It reflects the clear blue sky, sparkles like a diamond.
Well, what sparkles? A clear blue sky?
The water.
Yeah, I know. That's implied, but, like, it should be... The round pool of water reflects the clear blue sky, comma, sparkling like a diamond.
Yeah,
I would just say, yeah. I don't like... Beware grammar mistakes. Sparkling, I think is what you're going for. Sparkling. I see what you're trying to do, but I don't think that grammar, that plays.
2 nomads, Samir 40s, Lavi 20s, Neil.
You're right. It could be a comma splice, but a comma splice is usually, instead of, like, 2 independent clauses getting separated by, like, like Jeff went to the store, comma, and went to a party, and he likes turtles. Jeff went to a store, comma, he likes turtles. So instead of a semicolon, it's just a comma. It's 2 independent clauses, usually comma splice. But that's not really a full independent clause. It's still a fragment. Comma splicing. Yeah, I shouldn't.
But a little bit. Sometimes I'm like, I feel like that could be 2 sentences.
No, I should. I'm actually probably. I was trying it in the distributor.
Yeah. No. Sometimes it's like awesome, and sometimes I'm like, I don't feel like that could be 2.
Yeah, you're right. That's totally. I think mine is more traditional prose. It's not going to be experimental.
Yeah.
So I probably comma splices. You never see them in real like in like common normal stuff. So it's like a name for a grammatical error almost.
Yeah. That's how I know. I know it's like an artistic
you're right.
thing, but yeah.
So there has to be a really damn good reason to use a comma splice.
Yeah.
So in this one I don't think merits. Neither do some of the ones in distributor. I actually don't think I will ever have a reason in my novel to use a comma splice, and if I do use them, you should let me know, because that means I made a boo-boo.
Deal. Alright, so
Stately
palms.
Palms.
The Samir, Lawi, Neil, and Drink, they wear turbans, and typical desert guard with camels stand nearby. Suddenly the ground begins to quake. The nomads look at one another, their eyes grow wide. Exterior desert day. The top of the 100-foot dune bakes in the blistering sun. The sound of pounding hooves. A camel explodes over the dune.
I think it's just like running over.
Runs quickly over the dune.
Can the camel legit explode?
A terrified Samir exhorts it forward. Am I just drunk or is that weird?
No, that's super weird.
Okay.
Exhorts it forward. That makes no sense. Exhorts. That's like to strongly argue for.
Yeah.
Like I exhorted for this person's skill. I can't say that that's correct.
Is he
really.
writing on it? I'm guessing he's writing on it to make that clearer.
But Samir is one of the kids that's drinking.
It's an old man.
One of the old mans. He's in his 40s. One of the.
Oh yeah, you're right. They're drinking. So it says, right on his tail, Lobby on his camel. See? Fear twists his face. Lobby suddenly breaks. Okay, so why are we...
Kneel and drink.
So their eyes grow wide and then they're on camels?
Oh, so maybe they're like running from something. Like, so they were like drinking and then they saw something
and then
and they
like,
freak
now
out
they're
and then
running away
they're
on
like,
the
move,
camels.
move.
Okay, so exhorts is the wrong
Okay.
word, I think.
Okay.
And make it clear that he's on the camel instead of just exhorting it forward from the...
I'd also just clarify the move, like the transition.
Yeah.
They are riding, their camels now at full bore, whatever.
Yeah.
Sweat, sand, fear. You can taste them. I cannot taste them.
Yeah.
I would not know.
Show,
He
don't
catches,
tell.
yeah, show don't tell. He catches Lowie disappear. He catches Lowie disappear over the dune.
In the distance. Samir sucks in a breath.
That's like a grammatical error. Anyways.
Huh?
He catches Lowie disappear over the dune in the distance.
Oh, yeah, that's wrong.
Yeah. Just fix the grammar.
Crash. His camel slams into an invisible wall. Samir jettisons. Tumbles head over heels across the ground. The camel bolts off, leaving him to fend for himself. Samir shakes off the sudden spill, pushes to his knees, swipes the head garment away from his gritty face. He looks up, the sun blasts him. He squints. A long, large shadow creeps up his body across his face and out behind him. The sunlight eclipsed. His eyes are eclipsed? Past tense all of a sudden?
Eclipsed. Well, so you always want this in present tense, so we're going to go ahead and put that down. Always present tense. And I don't think is it TNS? Yeah.
We've had some wine.
Yeah, a little bit of booze, but still, some of these errors. If I'm a little bit tipsy and I'm still picking these errors out, there's some
grammar stuff.
The things you want to fix, because boss is clueless most of the time. I like the little dog running around. Always have him run back in. Huh?
The stream is amazing.
Huh?
I like this stream.
This thing?
The stream, yeah. Or yeah, the YouTube, sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
I think they're putting treats on that little thing.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Did you drink the stuff you made yesterday? We did. It was fantastic.
We killed it.
We drank a lot of it. Now we have only the remaining.
Then we drank wine and sake as well.
Yeah. It was aggressive.
We had friends over though, so
our neighbors are enablers.
It's all about community and kitties. Focus. Okay. Focus.
Large shadow overtakes them. Okay, freaking out. Something dark is coming. Miles and miles of empty landscape appear uninhibited, shifting gears.
You drink much, don't you? No,
we don't drink much. That's one of the reasons that a little bit of sake puts us over the edge.
Yeah.
We're lightweights now. Miles and miles of empty landscape appear uninhibited, shifting gears. Introduce life.
You're uninhibited.
Military jeeps and trucks make their way across the vast terrain. White letters on the side of 10 vehicles. BDC. Small caravan stops. Caravan.
The desert float is in front of an angled building emerges. The heavy metal door creaks open. The caravan disappears inside. Door closes. The angled protrusion sinks back into the sands. Interior Blue Diamond Facility. Lift. Continuous. Super Blue Diamond Corporation. The caravan descends several... So I don't really understand what's happening right now.
Yeah, I think there's been a lot of jumping.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd agree, Colin Klein.
There's a lot of action in conversation. Yeah, I think it comes down to the fact that you need to start anchoring the reader in what the meat of your story is. And, you have, this boom, and the guys run, and they freak out.
And then you switch to this and that, and then you, suddenly at this facility.
So it's a lot. I think the one thing I would think about is that boom explosion introduction is okay, You just want to zoom in to, okay, you have this boom explosion, like, whoa, and then immediately you have to explain it. Where, like, they roll out a map and say, like, 3 parts of the desert were destroyed. Boom. And then we're like, okay, that's what we just witnessed.
Mm-hmm.
But if we witness this crazy thing, and then we don't have an explanation after it, and we just start witnessing more things, then we eventually will never really be able to get our footing, or it'll be very hard for us to get our footing into the story.
Okay.
Me as well.
Caravan descends several stories below the surface. The lift stops. The large door aches open. The caravan drives out. The door strains closed. Dr. Ahab's office. Dusky. Small stream of light from a daylight lamp shines in a single Venus flytrap in a 10-inch high round terrarium. A jar of flies connects to it via small plastic tube. Tiny carnivore placed on a stainless metal table in one corner like a trophy. Dr. Ahab. The next breadcrumbs have arrived.
Screen on. The sudden blush. Okay, so they turn on a monitor, and then this eerie light gives him a gossamer appearance. I don't know how a person will have a gossamer appearance. Like, is he outlined?
Kind of see-through.
Yeah.
Write out numbers? Was there numbers?
Write out numbers.
Were there numbers?
In the scene numbers?
Did he mean, were there numbers up here?
No, they shouldn't. You shouldn't write scene numbers if that's what you're asking. I don't know. I don't know what you're referring to, but yeah, you don't usually have scene numbers here. Oh, for what? 10-inch. Oh, like TEN. It depends. I think it's probably best to like write them TEN, but I can kind of tell that he's trying to or I'm assuming that he's trying to avoid having orphan lines, like where you have a line with one word in it because it takes up a lot of space. So I think, well, one more letter probably wouldn't have hurt. But yeah, it's better just to pick a convention. I think you can either always write out numbers or always summarize them. It's usually better to always write them out because then sometimes when you say them in dialogue you always do. But yeah, I think it's kind of a mixed bag. But yeah, good spot. Just figure out the convention, I guess, would be page 3. Next breadcrumbs, screen on large frames window, viewing glass looks on, punches to a camera, blue screen suspended on screen. A debriefing room. So yeah, we're doing a lot of jumping. So then, if I jump from 2 guys running to a random office I don't know about, to them watching another thing, you're kind of your frame of the story is a little bit too much.
Yeah. We
got something quieter. Let's see what happened.
Bueno. Can you hear us?
Turn your volume up. Hello.
Oh, it is quiet.
Hello? Alright.
Hello!
We'll scoot it closer.
Okay. Better? We'll be louder.
I think we just gotta talk directly into those.
We'll be louder.
I'll just, I'm gonna turn it off and on real quick.
Better?
Yeah, I think we just gotta talk directly at the monitor.
Better?
Yeah, for some reason it's really directional. But yeah, okay, so I don't know what happened this way before. Weird. But we'll figure it out. If it's still being weird, let us know.
Yeah, holler. I'll talk slightly louder. But, oh, wonderful.
Blurp. Page 4. Frame.
Do we have music on? No.
I think it's just a little fire in the background. Ooh, they took away the dog mat. Sad. But yeah.
Oh, but it's still there. It's okay.
Just derping around.
Sniffing. Focus.
Yeah, it's pretty hilarious. So random. So there's like this fire video where this dog just like looking around and doing stuff. It's very
Sniffing
weird.
around the fire.
There's like a.
Yeah, there's like a cat and a dog just like
Getting in
they'll
trouble.
pop on screen and like, oh, there it is.
Run across the screen.
Just run across. So we get distracted.
We have very severe attention deficit disorder.
And we're a little tipsy.
Keep it under 3 pages. I would say we need to start getting to simple forward moving. Yeah. We want to start getting these simpler forward moving scenes pretty early on. Like, we need to start getting exposition. Like, I think it's an error. It's an error of writers to have too much exposition, but it's also an error of writers to have too much conflict without exposition. And as annoying as it sounds, like the trick of writing is both. Like drama is conflict plus exposition. It's having stuff go on, having it be freaky and dark and crazy, but then also explaining, what, like why I should care. So you need exposition in order to care about the conflict. You need the conflict in order to make the exposition not boring. You need both. So it's very hard to balance. Yeah, I agree. I think we might stop this one at page 5 because we're doing a speed edit tonight because we're both tired and a little bit tipsy. 5 men, 2 women get out, carry backpacks, Dr. Ahab. So then we didn't really learn anything. We just see people loading stuff in a facility and then screen off. So like, why do we have this screen thing if we just saw some people unloading stuff? Seems to be, why the screen? Yeah, I would say that's a bit odd. That's frankly a bit odd.
Indeed.
Abaddon. I feel like Abaddon is like a word I've heard in every sci-fi story ever.
It was Lost.
Yeah.
It was a Greek, like god.
Yeah.
Or Hebrew. Oh yeah, Greek would have let up on it, yeah.
Okay, it's a place of destruction, the realm of the dead. The angel called Abaddon is described as the king of an army of locusts. His name is first described in Greek, whose name in Hebrew is Abaddon.
The angel of death.
Then translated.
Which in Greek means the destroyer.
Apollyon.
In Latin, exterminans. Being the Latin word for destroyer.
Exterminanus.
Exterminans.
Minanus. Exterminanus. Boss, you look like you haven't slept for a week. Really? We're a little bit intoxicated.
We had some booze.
So this is a slightly tipsy boss editing stream. Here, does this look?
Tipsy boss editing.
Look more or less sleepy week.
I
just also always.
I was up at like 8 this morning.
I always have bags under my eyes. It's one of my permanent fixtures. One of the curses of being half Lebanese is we have very heavily lidded eyes.
Actually, lady looks beautiful as always.
Wait, what does that mean about me?
Damn right.
That means I outkicked my coverage? It's probably true.
That's right.
I outkicked my coverage.
Don't you forget it.
She's a good one.
Yeah.
Get her nice and drunk and she gets all emotional and soft. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, yeah, Abaddon, Angel of Death, cool concept, but something I have seen a lot before, especially in sci-fi. So please find a new take on it, or just mentioning the name seems a little bit cliche. There has to be, if we're going to learn about the Angel of Death or have some sort of Abaddon reactor or something crazy like that, I kind of want to get some build up first. Like just mentioning the name seems cliche because it's like, allusion to cool thing. Whereas, poor blood circulation is probably true. Poor something. Yeah, my whole maternal line has the very heavily lidded eyes.
Mine does as well.
Yeah.
On the other side. My grandma had to get eyelid surgery to get like the heavy lids off. They would hang down over her eyes.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I meant like the the
mine
bags
are
in the eyes.
on top.
Oh, really? Yeah, yours is on top.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The joy.
Don't do that. You stretch the skin out.
Really? Is that bad? I'm being a doctor. She's the pharmacist. I know it's true. Foxy lady, save us. Save us from our genetics.
Hyaluronic acid.
Say what? That doesn't sound cool.
No, it's very
Cold cucumber slices help. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Should I put some cold cucumber?
You need to get a good face wash. I'll get it for you.
All right, you help me out. I'll trust your judgment. You're the doctor. Ahab suddenly rolls backwards away from the desk. He has no legs, mid thighs down. Okay, I was like, I thought he suddenly lost his legs. Okay, this is just who he is. I would introduce that a little bit earlier. Well, maybe you're trying to reveal it. It's fine. I think that's fine. That's just surprising. Large seat, the angle forward to the floor. Ahab rolls to a small plant. Fly enters the tube. Into the terrarium of death.
Oh, the Venus flytrap.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thank you. Yes, don't do that to your eyes, boss. Stretching them. Yeah, don't do that.
Really?
Yeah, because then if you start stretching your skin out, then your skin's gonna get all stretched out and sag. You gotta be like Jonathan Chen. You gotta just keep it tight and up. Tight and up. Like this. Yeah. I have a friend who puts on face moisturizer like this. He goes up to keep it like.
Well, that's why you look so young, and I look so old and decrepit. That's why you look young.
Super young. Yours is what?
Yours is bad, Kappa. So Fallen Clown is one of our old regulars here at Final Boss, and he's good people. He's good people. But yeah, we've hung out with Fallen Clown for many moons and Resident Evil fan. How are you doing, Resident Evil fan? How's your writing going? How is loving the Resident Evil franchise going? Hopefully well. Ooh, you can also massage. Eye skin is the most sensitive on the body, so people don't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
it's really thin. That's why it's so delicate. You want to treat it nicely. If you stretch it out a lot, it'll get stretched out really fast.
Don't.
That's why it gets wrinkly.
It's okay. If it gives you any consolation, Resident Evil fan, I was gonna write a lot today. I only wrote I don't even want to know. It's gonna make me sad. Ready to see? I only wrote 850 words.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And I got, I did some editing, which was good. So I kind of took all your notes and factored those in.
Good,
but
were they helpful?
They were. They were actually really good.
Okay,
I fixed Friedrich being a total.
Yay!
So he's actually
a dark smile crosses Friedrich.
Yeah, we took that part out. Yeah. So I fixed a lot of stuff in my novel today, which is good.
I'm glad.
There's a blur of sand emotion in his mind. Oh my gosh, what a wonderful woman.
I like how you just went to your distributor.
Oh, sorry. A little intoxicated, guys. Okay, so the new team, Ahab exhales. His expression says he might have enjoyed that more than a fly trap. So he's watching the fly trap eat something and getting really turned on by it. I'm gonna assume he's sexually turned on. It's the only way you can get turned on by news. So that's cool. So evil doctor, slot evil doctor. It's a good way of showing.
Ahab. It's Ahab.
Good show. Don't
tell.
The evil doctor. Loving the fly trap. Don't blame him. Ahab at the desk watches the team on his monitor from one of those cameras, switches to another. Doodle-doo. Crew cut, bushy eyebrows on net. He was a beat.
Okay, we gotta wrap it up here.
Yeah. It's just part of the eye out.
You want until you're old, considering. Whoa.
You're already old. I'm old. I'm so old. It's so true.
I'm not old.
I'll go to the supermarket because I write stuff like that too. Yeah.
Loving
the fly trap. That doctor is kind of creepy loving the fly trap, though. He's perfect.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to say at page 5, let's do a quick overview here.
Very quick overview.
Good. We'll just do one line each.
I thought
Improve.
that, I think he had good, his, dialogue wasn't too long. He had good descriptions. Very, like, mostly showing. A little couple needed showing, but, like, mostly pretty good.
Yeah, actually, it's another whole line. Yeah, I actually think that's true. Totally right. Characterizing the Doctor through action, like getting him all like turned on by watching a Venus flytrap, all that stuff. Really good. But that's how you do it. That's how you make an evil, creepy Doctor. Is like you have him watch a Venus flytrap and like, get all amped about it. Get a year over every 12 months is strange.
Weird. Really?
I'm gonna be a year older in July.
I've been the same. I've been like 25 for.
Getting old as the Pitts Resident Evil fan.
I've been 25 for a couple years now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've been 22 for a couple of years now. almost 10 years.
My 6th grade teacher every year, she always says that she turns 22. When I was in 6th grade, she's like, I'm turning 22 this year. I didn't know the difference. I was like, okay.
So
last year I turned 22 too, and we were like,
what?
And then we realized we're like, oh, I see. Still seem pretty old though.
Something funky is a fun. Yeah, I feel like in like middle school, like anybody over the age of like 18 you're like they're old.
Yeah. Like 22, yeah.
And then in high school, you're like
40. Oh, okay.
Then in high school, it's like anybody over the age of like 25 is old.
Oh yeah.
And now then, like, all the young teachers were like super hot, and then
Yeah.
And then
25 was definitely like, oh wow, that's like an
one of our professors actually like dated one of the students
in college.
In high school.
Oh, in high school, actually, I had
I
had a professor a teacher in my high school. Not when I was there, but the year before I was there. When I was a freshman, the year before he had dated a senior.
Yeah.
He was like 23 though, so.
Yeah, they were all like fresh out of college. Yeah. No, same with this guy. He was like our volleyball teacher, and he started dating a senior, which would be kind of weird though still. But anyways.
I graduated high school 12 years ago, so don't feel too bad, Resident Evil fan.
I don't want to think about it.
12 years. 2005, I graduated high school.
I'm actually going to be right back. I'm going to fill up my water and take a little final boss breather break.
Okay.
But we can switch to do you want to write the improve ideas, and then we can jump to the next one.
Okay, let's see. So improve, I'm gonna say I forget what we said. Crap. What did we say for improve? We said get to the story, lots of jumping around, hard to follow without a solid plot hook. Let's say, whoops. Sorry guys, I'm drunk. Make your protagonist clear. I still don't know who to pay attention to and who is just passing through. What other notes did we have? I said get to the story. I said make your protagonist clear. I don't know who the protagonist is at this point.
I think some of it is shortening the frame to like 1 or 2 sequences as opposed to like 3 or 4 different frame sequences.
Shorten the frame to 1 or 2 sequences.
Yeah, that's pretty much everything.
Shorten the frame to get us into the story faster. Boom.
Female streamer viewers inbound. She just streams. She'll probably do pretty well.
I'll stream my painting.
Yeah, she's gonna be painting some Bob Fox.
It's gonna be like, whoa.
Fox Ross. Wow. It's gonna be body painting where she just like it's like the Big Lebowski where the lady jumps around on a canvas naked.
Fly on the little zip line.
Yeah, the zip line.
Oh.
You want a zip line would be hilarious. All right.
Anything else?
Foxtrot. Wow. Okay, I know what I'm voting for. Yeah.
Bend.
Page 1. You gotta have a little bit of drunkenness in your notes as well.
Yeah. Drunken streams are okay sometimes. Every once in a while, my eyes are dry.
Water? you can take a break and switch out to your glasses.
I will.
Good idea.
So, any writing questions before we get into the next story? I want to make sure that I am D in one word. It's true. It would see. It's very heavily skewed towards the D. Poor Bend. Already starting with the troll. Oh yeah. Pretty excited. There's a new Joss Whedon screenplay that I want to read. Oh, did you hear that, Fox? I got my hands on the new Joss Whedon screenplay. So he wrote a feature screenplay called Goner about a girl who dies and gets in this it's sort of like the ghost story in Dresden, where she has to run around the afterlife and find her killer. By Joss Whedon. It's on Scriptshadow.
Oh.
And then one of the guys sent it to me. Yeah, come here, Bubba. Yeah. Okay, do your glasses. A thorn? Soft and scratchel is my skin. I get my growth in the mud. I'm dangerous as much as pretty, for if not careful, I draw blood. That would be a rose. So you are close. It's a rose, I believe, because the petal, the flower petals, are soft and fragile, whereas the other things draw blood. Well, because the rose has thorns. I believe. The thorn draws blood, but it comes in a package. Glasses Fox editing. Dude, you're pretty buff. Strong as a boss. This is a nice lady right here.
Yep.
I'm really glad I have this one. She's a good one.
Okay, we'll be gross.
We'll be gross.
That's the grossest we'll get.
And she was like, "Yo, we're really not that gross as a couple, are we?" And I'm like,
I know, I forgot we were streaming, and I was like, "Oh, okay, we're gross." Yeah. We're gross.
And I was like, "Yeah, baby, we're probably the grossest couple among most of the couples we know."
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Adam and Courtney are like,
"Yeah.
Hello."
Oh yes, good to see you."
We are dating, but
Yes.
we will not show affection in public. No. It is frowned upon by our families.
No affection.
Strong as the boss, Fox Daddy will beat you any day. Yeah, she's strong as a boss. She is a boss. Look at those guns. Damn. Wow.
That's right.
Alright, anyways, Brooklyn Bridge,
Night.
Bay Bridge, Lincoln Sedan, navigates the residential streets. I have slight dyslexia.
Driving is Casimir Gustav.
Yeah, she is the boss.
Black beard, Breedy suit. Next to him, Helena Gustav, 48. Burberry dress, turns and smiles into the beautiful emerald eyes of Tatiana Gustav, 19, gymnastic leotard, peeking from within her Prada overcoat.
Tatiana, you are fabulous.
It's a girl's name.
No, this too.
She's the boss.
Okay.
Tatiana, you are fabulous tonight. You are both so very proud.
Tatiana smiles and returns her attention to a mobile device. Yes, the still of a teenage boy standing in Moscow. Universidad will be held next homeland Kazan next year.
Mother, can I go? Please.
Selena.
Oh. You go for competition or you go to see boy?
Tatiana's about to retort, but she resists. My business is there, in the States. We shall see what the trainer says.
Come now, trainer will say she has beaten Bracket. Cannot be beaten.
Mother and daughter return smiles. You'll compete. No teenage fun. I'll compete. No teenage fun worries me.
And if it were other way around, you would complain also.
He grunts and turns to drives down the side street. Her sleepwalking is not improved. Either. Yesterday night, I found her dancing in the courtyard. She not even remember I was her father. This is continued cause for concern, no? So I know there's normally under the name.
Skip the log line.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, it should be a parenthetical.
What was the log line for this?
It's like the superhero, like assassin person, something.
Yeah.
The broken.
Yeah.
I know we're doing it silly. I wonder if dialing. Yeah. I always like dialect works, but you usually need way less of it than you think. I would say, like, there's few works that like make that like the show.
I know.
There's a few things that make dialect the showcase, like Clockwork Orange. Like, it's all about dialect. Like, that was a experiment in dialect, right? But haven't written anything since last year November. That's okay. That's okay. You can just
written much either, but I'm still a writer.
Yeah, as long as you say you're a writer, you're a writer.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just takes 200-300 words. That's all you got to do. It takes about an hour.
Final.boss.editing is live.
If you write 300 words, that'll take you 15 minutes, and that's that. But that's okay. Life does happen.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Life happens.
Wham! A pickup truck crashes into them. Front occupants are jolted into the airbags. Tatiana is tossed into the rear floor outside the Lincoln.
Oh. That's
Tatiana. Both vehicles become one. Plus, I'm planning on going back to school. Congratulations.
Nice.
What are you thinking about studying? Yeah. What she said.
Yeah, what I said. Oh, I was going to put on company pants. I'm going to do that.
Both, should I just read loud?
Yeah.
Both vehicles become one. The damage is totaling. The real problem is the three emerging males wearing black ski masks, each armed with big-ass shotguns. The mask gunman, Silver Eyes, shoots into the windshield. He places another slug into the same fracture. Armored glass begins to compromise. The armored glass. Oh, don't cut. If you can help it, don't cut. Tag words. Education degree. That's awesome. What do you, just like for, middle school, grade school, what's the story? Outside the Lincoln. You got into comfy clothes like super fast.
Yeah.
Speed comfort.
I have fox pajamas and a wolf shirt. That's pretty much all you need in life.
All you need in this life to send is fox pajamas and a wolf shirt.
This wolf shirt. It's like my jam.
So pretty much they got into a car wreck, and then these guys with masks and stuff are coming out of the car to kick some butt.
Okay.
Comfy clothes. Elementary school, that's awesome. So that's what Resident Evil wants to go back for.
I wanted to be an elementary school teacher briefly.
Well, it's all good. It's going to school. I started going to school again at in my late 20s. Same with Fox.
Yeah.
It's good. You got to go back and
30,
do what you want to do.
I'm halfway through grad school, so
yeah.
no problem.
30 years young.
Yep.
Whippersnapper.
Fresh as a daisy.
The grenade falls to the floor. Casimir tries to reach it. No dice. Tatiana, run! He flips the door to the open position. Outside the Lincoln, rear door opens. So yeah, that's a tough thing with dialect if you overuse it. Because then lines like this, you're like, why doesn't he say it in some weird dialect? Because then you're expecting him to use everything that way. So yeah, I would trim down the dialect. I think that just underlines it. Our parents splatter everywhere. Ooh, the vehicle has new upholstery color, bright red. That's a little cat. It's a little tacky. Oh, that's a really sad scene.
Yeah. Did they just suddenly splatter, or were they already splattered?
Run, Forrest, run!
Right? Like, because it makes it sound like they just splatter.
Well, I think they got. See, I'm surprised how
splattered, I would say.
Well, I'm surprised.
All that tense, like splatter everywhere, makes it sound like it's currently happening.
Well, I think maybe I'm misreading it, and the writer can say, right? But I think that they came away very unscathed for the car wreck.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that they would have, been beat up in the car wreck, but then they seem to be fine.
But then suddenly they're splattered. So did somebody shoot at them?
Yeah, so I think
there's a boom.
Takes a few steps and then pauses to look back. Boom! Her parents splatter everywhere. It's like
okay,
they
so they got shot. Okay.
The gunmen laugh. Spot Tatiana. They chase her for a block or two, easily catch up.
Yes, thank you. I was a little confused by that too.
Yeah, it just sounded like like explosion.
Suddenly they explode.
That's how parents go. That's why you never want to have kids, people, or else you just splatter in cars randomly. What happened to you?
Oh, I cut myself up today.
Oh, Bubba. Don't get AIDS.
I was bleeding while I talked to a patient. I had to put on a band-aid while I was checking someone out. I was like, yes, Ian, would you like to sign up for... I was like wiping it down with alcohol.
Don't get the hibs.
No hibs.
That's how parents go. Well said, boss. Well said. Don't have kids, everybody. Don't make the same mistake every other freaking parent makes. And die and splatter across a car. You don't want that life. It's a shit way to go.
Nobody about that life.
It's a rough way to go, the splattering life. Okay, I have too many tabs for one human being.
Yep.
Okay, gunmen laugh. So then they laugh. Okay, they pit her against the edge of the wall. To her right, it's a 15-foot drop. The leader removes his mask. Petrovic Sidorogov, 30.
It's me.
Yeah, you're 30.
Velvet number tied together. I easily get 10 G's selling your body. When Victor wants it dead, and then it will be.
You're such a mean 30-year-old, Danielle. It's almost bad. Hey, nobody got time for that. Nobody got time for that. Petrovic leans his fist down on her and then turns to leave. Dilapidated structure within a rundown neighborhood. He shoves something off the ledge. She falls, instantly stops atop an iron fence and goes limp. Fully impaled on the stop spikes. Like, she's dead.
What? Oh, wait, I thought she was like the main character.
Well, I think she's like a superhero. She's like gonna get up and be fine.
Okay, good. I was like, well, she did
3
it.
years later, Petrovic races
Up a stairwell, slips on trash, lands on his ass. Slow to rise, he reaches for his left shoulder blade. Foxy makes a good Russian.
Thank you.
I'm inspired by Ivanka Trump.
Ivanka Trump. Russian background, conspiracy, Russia. Conspiracy, Russia. Yeah. Conspiracy. Come on. Eyes on the prize. Eyes on the prize. Rip country.
Yep, rip country. Okay.
You know, still have some pretty good times in this country. So.
Yeah, except until hopefully I don't lose my health care before I.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's probably actually cheaper to buy your own. You can.
It's free for medical.
Yeah. But you know,
they're
tax-wise.
rolling back the Medicare, the medical expansion. So. Yeah.
Well, it depends on. Anyways.
Yep.
Leaky ceiling, boarded up apartment doors, garbage and graffiti everywhere. He leans over and grasps for air. Basement, long tables, hold drug synthesizing equipment, scales. Depends on your deductibles. 3 heavy hitters called Boiviks. Boiviks.
Boiviks.
Russian warriors or mafia soldiers. Canadian has free medical.
I don't know about that.
Back to Canada.
Bring it
Moving
on.
to Canada. They also have like 30,000 people that live in the whole country.
It's true.
30 million, I mean.
Moving to Canada.
Yeah.
Oh, to Canada.
Canada's awesome. I could probably get a good tech job in Canada.
Yeah. And that pharmacy doesn't pay as well, though.
Pharmacy doesn't pay as well in Canada?
Probably.
Because it's all... There's no insurance, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean...
It's all free. How do you pay that which has no farm?
That's true.
Okay, long tables of drug.
Oh. Okay, I'm just trying to see.
Everyone has a crush on Prime Minister.
He is really, free pass?
The Prime Minister of Canada?
Justin Trudeau. Yeah. STRU.
This guy?
He's a good looking dude. That one's not so cute. He's a good looking dude. You kind of look like him, actually. A little bit.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah.
He's pretty.
He's a good looking dude, yeah. I mean,
It's true.
You know, yeah.
If you want a pansy
Subjectively attractive dude.
It's true.
He's a cute butt.
It's Luke. What? Justin Trudeau?
Look up Justin Trudeau's butt. No, I'm serious.
I don't want to get any Canadian blacklists for internet searches. Thank you. They like murder him.
You have a cute butt too.
Thanks, babe. From the other side of the locked door, pounding sounds, rattles. People are trying to break in. More screams, gunfire, excited. The second youngest Prime Minister of Canadian history. Holds across the blade. Case cuts across his flesh, followed by the thud of a dropping body. So stuff's coming in. Someone's coming to get him. Petrovic exhales. The mustard starts to rise. The window's broken. A dagger severs his middle finger straight into the wood.
Yeah, all of text, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, he's breaking it up.
I like cute butts and I cannot lie. These other butts can't deny. When the guy walks in with a itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung.
You're good. This is what I deal with on a daily basis. But it's good. It's a pleasure to be the no rag rats.
No regrets.
Preach it, sister. Prime Ministers for life. Throwing daggers, so it cuts his finger off. Ruby ring. Abandoned apartment buildings. So then they got kind of invaded. Gets a bit.
Tatiana.
Yeah, I mean we're assuming that, aren't we? I hope he's Tatiana. Crashes into a steel landing, tightly clutches his finger, howls like a wounded lion. Immediately rights himself.
Bye.
See you in a little bit. The roof. He scans the small vents. Not big enough for hiding. Hobbles aimlessly, finally seals a rooftop door, runs for it. He swings open the door and unexpectedly connects with Terry Conrad.
25. Techie type. Slightly overweight. Wears a blue and red baseball jacket, professional camera, and press credentials dangling from around his neck. Sorry, my bad.
Startled, Petrovic grabs ushers and then pushes Terry off the roof. Tangled together, both upend and disappear, looking over the parapet. Both men scream. He's been throwing a lot of people off roofs lately. I wonder if there's... I always wonder what masterpieces or what like great pieces of fiction we've never read because the writer just never got around to it or was like too whatever.
It's a deep thought, but you looking at me? You looking at me?
No, you're
I'm a great writer.
You're a great writer.
Alright. Yeah,
but I do wonder, like, if someone like you know, like it was like, oh, if there would have been some like other Harry Potter or something.
And they were just like, oh no, nobody would.
I'm busy, or like I'm going to work, or like you know.
Nobody would like that. It's so dumb.
You never know.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, Terry, as he continues, clutch, help, glances downward, concrete. Will most neatly make her, looks up, sees her face, black half mask. Black feathers arranged in jet black hair. They call her Bird Girl for now. Early 20s in age. I mean, I feel... J.K. Rowling got rejected 40 times until publishing. So you just have to have endurance and patience. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Preach.
Yep.
Just got to keep fighting and actually write it, you know.
Writing is good, and then as good as you can make it. It's not gonna be perfect.
Yeah.
And then just have patience and endurance.
Once you like have confidence that it's the best thing you can possibly write.
Yeah, and it won't be perfect. I don't think it'll ever be like, oh no, I can't improve on it at all. But it's like, you know what?
Ready to launch.
Good. Yeah.
Send it out. Send the bird free. Bird girl leaps off the parapet and squats on a stiletto boot heels. Feline balance. I don't know why, if she's like doing an assassination thing, is she wearing stilettos?
Yeah.
Besides just being like epic.
If she's in the gym.
If.
Also, upholstery, not upholstery. And is it E? S-T-E-R-Y.
Whatever. I'll save this.
Meow.
Oh, yeah, there's a cat on this screen. That's why.
And the dog. Oh.
Yeah, we're watching like a little like the dog butt.
Dog butt.
Dog butt. Okay, so then I can hold. Over her lean bod, seductive, ripped abs, silver throwing daggers are strapped to her arms and legs. Please, she sneers at the wounded Petrovic. He slides down from the pile of trash and stares up and directly back at her. Bird girl leans like she wants to jump down after the Russian instead extends both hands outward and flips the double bird. I don't want to die. Petrovic raises his hand. Why is Terry dying?
She's killing him.
But yeah, but like I feel like he was on her team.
Was he?
Petrovic raises his right hand to return the gesture. Can't he? He'd need a middle finger to do that. Laboriously switches his left hand to accomplish the deed.
Turns, stumbles, and disappears into a dark alley. Quickly as his battered body will allow, I'm slipping. Fine girl eyeballs Terry, leans up, reaches down and grabs his ear, tugs on it, and looks like, little girl, who are you? Why have you been following me?
Yeah. I was reading ahead. I was trying to see what was happening.
Oh, I see.
I work for the Brooklyn Voice, doing a story. Help me, please.
Can I get dozens eggs?
There's another word for 12.
Yeah, dozen.
I have a book from the biggest fantasy publisher in Germany that praised a book like The Next Hobbit. Now 5 years you can get the real book for 69 cents. Ah, that's crazy. The publishing industry is crazy. Can I get a dozen eggs? Because the story sucked. Yikes. Yeah, you never know. It's like, yeah. Story, it's all about the story, Fallen Clown, and it's all about the story.
True.
Thanks, you saved.
Oh.
Whoa. And then he lays on top of her.
Get your fat ass off me.
Oh, what? Oh.
What kind of girl you think I am?
You're the vigilante. Oh.
That's a stupid world. I hate it. Cause of you, the asshole got away.
He tried to kill me.
Ethel's dead anyways.
Using a serrated dagger, she slices across his camera strap. Hey, careful, that's brand new. She couldn't care less. Activates and cycles through a picture of Batgirl as she falls down the alley. She leaps from the car. Nice.
Nice. Action shot.
Picture of a bird girl as she cries at the wall. Close up of her butt. What the hell?
What the hell?
Sorry, everybody's talking about you, the hero who's cleaning up the streets of Brooklyn.
Beneath the picture still smells camera. Hero? Wait, you ain't a reporter. This is okay, she's not Russian. You work in the fucking mail room. What do we call this one? Mail room.
She handstands. I think this one's better. Actually, kind of curious to know what happens.
Alright.
But I think it's we're past our bedtimes.
Yeah, that's my
So let's go ahead and summarize. But I think I really like this one.
Yeah, funner.
Good. Interesting setup with the mystery of improve. What are some things? I think I'm right. I know close. What are the comments? Yeah, we're gonna like you for this.
I like them all for you, don't worry. Yes, I agree. No, I thought about 80% vegan, 20% dry.
100% bot.
Casey Barbie.
Sounds
Wifey to
creepy.
an amazing man, mommy to a perfect son. Ooh.
Sounds creepy. We're looking at creepy Instagram people. They are quite creepy. Instagram makes
creepy.
Instagram makes people. Oh, that baby's freaking terrifying. Did you see that? The baby's face.
It's even kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
You know why he's smiling.
She has a creepy face too.
Oh well, each their own.
Yep.
Writing is overall strong.
Very distracted.
Good job. Yeah, the alcohol has increased our ADD, which is already at a pretty all-time high level, sadly.
Booze, man, it's booze.
Writing is overall strong. Good job. Here, okay. What are the things we want to improve? Parent tone. Early scenes shifts a little between comedy and drama. Yeah, I feel like the comedy tone and the drama tone are kind of like at odds right now. Or like you're kind of cracking these jokes and having this funny stuff, and then you're also having these like really dark and serious moments of like his parent having stuff happen to him and all these things. Her parent, sorry. The Tatiana reveal seems a little bit obvious, so I don't know why we don't just skip ahead. Yeah, so I also want to see, maybe this will come later. Like, I want to find a reason for why she's killing this Russian guy, besides the fact that he murdered her parents.
That's a pretty good reason.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like that's very, like, that makes her more gray area of a villain, right? Like, where if Batman had gone and murdered the guy that murdered his parents, he would not be a hero, right? Like, he would be more of like an anti-hero or like a gray area where, now, like, he didn't. He said, no, this guy's going to go through justice and he's going to go through the right law. And that was Batman's kind of journey. But I would just figure out what that's going to look like for your story. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take these notes. We're going to go ahead and head to Scriptshadow again.
I should put a caveat on there.
Yes.
This is tipsy editing.
Chrome is going to go up. Boom. Back to Scriptshadow. And then we're going to go over here. Edit is complete. Check out the video here. I'm going to say vote. I'm going to say definitely bent. Bend. And here are the notes. And that's that. We're going to go ahead and post that and call it a night, everybody. So take care. This was a short stream, but we are sleepy and old, and we had some wine.
We're not used to this.
But yeah, I hope you all are doing good. Hope writing goes well, and it's okay if you can't do it all the time. So don't worry if you didn't get all the writing done. I have to tell myself that every single hour of every single day. But yeah.
Every single hour. He wakes up at 2 in the morning and he's like, I should be writing. I have good nightmares.
Nightmares?
Colin Clown.
The best nightmares.
I had a zombie nightmare.
Nightmare Before Christmas. Nightingale, SGT, Sergeant Nightingale. Have a good one.
Fairly well.
I'll leave Ankbot on, so if you want to farm some writing tips
riddles.
or riddles, I'll leave it on for a little bit. I'll see if I can find someone to host. Let's see, what's the easiest place to Twitch? Find someone to host for you guys. Final boss editing. I'm going to do followers. Yeah, there it is. Ooh, I just put on some.
Who do we got? AM writing. There's writing.
Oh yeah, KD. We'll send you guys over to AM writing because he's on a different time zone. He might be writing for a little bit more than us. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and send that host over to him. And I'll just put that in the chat. So we're going here. So take care, everybody. We're out. Night-night.
Fairly well.